What rule in your house would horrify other people? In our house, we had a rule. If Dad was wearing his red baseball cap indoors, nobody was allowed to talk to him. Not a word. Not even asking to pass the salt at dinner. It was not every day, maybe once or twice a week. He would come home from work with the red cap on, and we would all quietly move around him. Mom would place his dinner plate down silently. My sister and I would do homework in our rooms. If we needed something from the living room and he was there, we waited. I thought this was normal, like how some dads have a do not bother me during the game rule. Ours was just the red cap. If friends were over and saw it, I would whisper, "Red cap day," and they would shrug and we would play outside. The rule was so ingrained that I once got in trouble at school for ignoring a substitute teacher. She was wearing a red hat and my brain just went quiet. I could not explain it to the principal. Mom enforced it hard. Once my little sister asked Dad for help with homework on a red cap day, Mom grabbed her arm so tightly it left marks and dragged her to her room. Later, she apologized and said we had to respect Dad's needs. In high school, I finally asked Mom why Dad needed red cap days. She looked tired and said he worked very hard and sometimes needed quiet to decompress. The cap helped us know when to give him space. That made sense to me at the time. I moved out for college. My roommates thought the rule was hilarious when I warned them before visits. Just do not talk to him if he is wearing it. He's fine otherwise. Last year, I came home for Thanksgiving. I am 26 now. Dad was wearing the red cap at dinner. We were all eating in silence when my boyfriend, who I had warned repeatedly, accidentally said, "Sir, could you pass the turkey?" The entire table froze. Dad's hand stopped halfway to his fork. His jaw clenched. Then he stood up and walked out to the garage without a word. Mom started crying, actually crying, at Thanksgiving dinner. My boyfriend was mortified and apologizing non-stop. I was angry at him, but also confused by Mom's reaction. It was just the red cap rule. Why was she sobbing? Later, my sister pulled me aside and said, "You really don't get it, do you?" Dad was not decompressing. Red cap days were when he was actively fighting the urge to hurt us. The red cap was his warning system. He started wearing it after he hurt my mom when I was 3. He went to anger management and the therapist suggested a visual cue so the family would know when he was in a dangerous headspace. The cap was supposed to be temporary. Instead, it became normal for 23 years. My sister knew because she once saw Mom covering bruises with makeup. Mom begged her not to tell me because she thought I was too sensitive and wanted to protect me. So while we thought we were respecting Dad's need for quiet, we were actually tiptoeing around it ticking time bomb. Every red cap day was a day he was barely holding himself back. The worst part is, I called Mom last week and heard Dad in the background. I asked how he was doing. "Oh, he's having a red cap day, honey. I'll have him call you tomorrow." 23 years later and he still needs that hat.